And welcome back to Starcraft. I know it's amazing that I'm doing 2 in a week. The swarms have crushed the meager human resistance and laid waste to 9 of the 13 Terran worlds. Shortly after the fall of the Terran capital world of Tarsonis, the main Protoss fleet abandoned the Terran sector. Now efforts continue on Tarsonis to weed out the remaining Protoss forces. So,
awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the Swarm, and that you have been created to serve me. Behold, that I shall set you amongst the greatest of my Cerebrates, that you might benefit from their wisdom and experience. Yet your purpose is unique. While they carry forth my will to the innumerable broods, you have but one charge entrusted to your care. For I have found a creature that may yet become the greatest of my agents. Even now, it resides within a protective chrysalis, awaiting its rebirth into the swarm. You must watch over the chrysalis and ensure that no harm comes to the creature within it. Go now, and keep safe my prize.
The hatchery is the heart of any Zerg colony. It spontaneously generates larvae, which in turn are used to spawn your various warriors and minions. Now, create a drone and start gathering resources.
okay. Now, major difference with the Zerg. The way to produce units...
Overlords provide control for your minions. As your forces grow in number, you must hatch more overlords to control them. You have enough minerals. Select a larva and mutate it into an overlord.
Anyway, as I was saying, major differences between the Zerg and the Terrans. All of your units are spawned from hatcheries, and the larvae the larvae turn to eggs. The eggs hatch into various units. Now,
to create new warrior strains, you must generate the various hive structures. The drones themselves mutate into these structures. Yet be careful. Never use your last drone to make a building.
yep, sound advice.
Order your drone to become a spawning pool. You'll notice that structures can only implant themselves upon the creep.
This stuff. This purplish mound on the
Make
ground.
creep colonies to extend the creep, but only a hatchery can be built upon open ground.
So yes. And once the Zerg drone makes a building, or transforms into a building, obviously it's gone and it's never coming back. Now you can mutate the creep colony into the spawning, or the sunken colony. Creep colony into the sunken colony, which is the big tentacle thing that attacks ground units, or a spore colony. Spore colony is basically like the missile turrets, except they're a lot more durable. They do less damage per hit, but they're a lot more durable. And all Zerg buildings regenerate. It makes sense because they're all organic. Here are the Zerglings, which are by far the weakest preliminary melee unit in the game. Well, okay, out of things that are actually meant to fight. So, gotta build more.
I too am a cerebrate of the Overmind. I have located a small band of Terrans who could threaten the chrysalis and the hive cluster. You must not allow them to leave here alive.
Now, building the evolution chamber, which that is essentially the engineering bay of the Zerg. That's the best way to describe them. And I'm not going to get that because it's kind of useless. And gotta get a sunken colony because there's really no other suitable choice for this mission because there's like one wraith in the level. I'll send the Zerglings over to wreck something. Dead. Oh. So yeah. From what I remember, the Terrans don't even attack you. Or at least not that much. Okay, that's good. Alright, now I'll come from here. Okay, yeah, that'll be good. Those units have those buildings have quite a bit of range to them. Let's see. Yeah. So now it's time to start building Hydralisks. Yeah, that's all they attack. Or that's all they send. And I'm gonna need more I'm gonna need to spawn more overlords. Oh, and yeah, you can see that they also are detectors. Not only are they detectors, but they're also they're also shuttles. So overlords are by far the best population entity. I was gonna say building, but no, they're the best thing that provides population. And I was thinking of saying that all Zerg units only require one population, but I was thinking of 8472 from Star Trek Armada 2. Unfortunately, if you cancel a morph, it'll kill the larva and kill the egg. So, actually, I'm gonna go 7 and 2 for my resource distribution here because, as you can see, the Hydra cost 75 and 25, and that's literally the only thing I'm gonna be spending Vespene gas on. So, no point. There's absolutely no point in making more. Or putting more on gas when I'm not going to be using it.
Evolution complete.
So Hydralisks are the preliminary ranged Zerg unit. Not too strong, but they're considerably stronger than Marines. As you can tell, because they have 80 health and do 10 damage per hit, as opposed to 5. So, this is one of the few. This is the only segment recently where I'm not going to be cutting anything out. Zerg don't really have much in the way of decent ground units, apart from, like, Hydralisks are decent, but you do have to have a lot of them. And right now they're just getting laid to wait. As you can see, the Goliaths are just laying waste to them, and I always forget to turn the speed back. There is a Wraith somewhere. Yeah. Oh, there's two of them. Where's the... There's gotta be another barracks somewhere. I think it's like up here, ain't it? Hello, Wraith. Well, there's the starport. I know they don't even build Wraiths, but you still have to... Yeah, destroy the Terran encampment, which to me means destroy every building. And go over there. That's done. Yeah, may as well get these. I mean, it's not like I'm going to use them, but at the same time, I'm not going to be using my resources on much else. Oh, no you don't. No, you don't. And okay, I do have to destroy every single, supply depot. Yeah, the Zerg don't have much in the way of, ranged ground units, apart from, Hydralisks. Is that it? Yep. So it only took 12 minutes. Yeah, I'll do another segment. Egression.
I am well pleased, young Cerebrate, and so long as my prize remains intact, I shall remain pleased.
Good.
Thus its life and yours shall be made as one. As it prospers, so shall you, for you are part of the swarm. If ever your flesh should fail, that flesh shall be made anew. That is my covenant with all Cerebrates. Now you have grown strong enough to bear the rigors of warp travel with the swarm. Thus we shall make our exit from this blasted world and secure the chrysalis within the hive cluster upon the planet Char.
Remnants of the Protoss fleet still linger within this planet's orbit. They will attempt to block our exodus at every turn.
My brood shall lead you, Cerebrate, should you require assistance.
Okay. So, next mission. Yes. So yeah, you do have to eventually mutate the hatchery, as the hint said. You only need one, and you want to move back here.
Do with my minions as you will, Cerebrate. They will serve you unquestioningly. Go now, and bring swift wrath to all who would oppose the swarm.
These are essentially buffed up hydralisks. I mean, they're even making the same sounds. But you can't build new ones. So I always like to keep them around my home base. I like to keep them around my home base and just have them build. I just like to keep them around my home base and just build regular hydralisks. Actually, wait, can I build... Okay, I can build mutalisks in this one. Let's see. I think they can actually... I think they do sometimes send... I think they do actually sometimes send air forces at you, but not enough that the... It's nothing that that these things can't kill. Fortunately, they don't send that much at you, although eventually the Protoss really do, because like Protoss become your main adversary in this campaign. Set them there. Hatcheries. Yeah, I need to mutate that. Do I have an evolution chamber? No, I don't. Gotta get that up. What about Hydralisk Den? Nope. And I know I don't have a spire because I need to make this into a... or one of these into a lair. And they can only have the hatchery layer or hive can only have 3 larvae at any given time. So you can't, you're not just gonna let it sit and have like 4,000 larvae to build all at once. I don't mind using them for a little bit for offense, but I like trying to preserve them as much as possible. And as soon as I say that, I send them out to fight some stuff. By the way, the Dragoon is the basic... is the preliminary ranged Protoss ground unit, and it's just as strong as the buffed up Hydralisks. That right there tells you how much more powerful the Protoss are than the Zerg, or anything else for that matter. So now we're going to build the Spire. Now, I had said before that in order to really excel in this game, you have to learn how to dominate the sky. Such is definitely the case with the Zerg. Especially in the next mission, which will be done next segment. Because there's essentially no way to do the next mission with ground forces as far as I'm concerned. Because you can't build Ultralisks. If you could, it might be possible. But you can't. Is such the case, you have to rely on these Mutalisks to do everything. I mean, they'll still take a beating, but it's your only way. Okay, so... Come on. Come on, Spire. There we go. That's done. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna build one drone. See if that might improve gas gathering. I don't think it will, but I do want to test this. Hello, Overlord. You go over there. It might improve a little bit. Okay. That's good. That's upgrading. That is not upgrading. Oh yeah, the burrow. I never use this thing because, like, I'll end up burrowing the units and then forgetting they exist. I know that's what will happen if I ever start burrowing anything. I mean, it can be helpful because they can only be seen by detector units. But still. Alright, so all 4 of them are upgrading. Good. And let me think. I'm trying to think. Mutalisk, Hydralisk. Sure, may as well. I guess I'll build more Hydralisks. I guess. I don't know. Like, Mutalisks probably are a better choice, but at the same time, they are more expensive. Yeah, bring the Chrysalis there. So I don't have to actually wipe out all the Protoss. I guess I'll send these guys out. I'm not even bothering to save. Actually, no, I won't. I reconsidered. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna... Actually, screw it. It's a game. I don't have to save those guys. I'll send them out at once. Hey there. Oh my god, why? Run! I lost 2 drones. Yay. Wonderful. Well, I'm gonna send them down this way now. That's where they came down to kill me. Alright. Well, I lost one of them. I so don't give a shit right now. Actually, I kinda do. Come on. Oh god. If I were not recording, I would so reset. Okay, that's still upgrading. Come on. Get in there. Dead. I'm certainly not going to explore every inch of the map when I don't have to. Anything else? Well, apart from random units. Alright, so... Alright, I think that's it, actually. And... you are gonna deliver the chrysalis, little drone. Yep. Yeah, I've been leaving the game speed at maximum. Maybe I should just leave it at maximum, because I'm able to... apparently my brain is fast enough to handle it. And let's kill some more Protoss just for the fuck of it. Oh, okay.
Prepare yourself, Cerebrate. Your first jump through warp space could be unsettling.
So yeah. With the Protoss forces beaten and scattered, the Overmind has withdrawn the swarms to the remote ash world of Char. We'll hear the description next time. Next time we'll be killing more Terrans.